Welcome back. This is Ryan Reynolds with episode 3 of the Reverse Songs Project. In episode 1, I suggested that the act of observation may have a quantum effect on reverse music. Today I'm going to expand that idea and show what it could mean in this work. When I say quantum, I'm not excluding God or the angels. Quite the opposite. God originally created the quantum order before humanity, and that order shows up for us in 3 interwoven realms we encounter every day: dreams and visions, the spiritual world, and the physical world. And they all can have a positive effect for our future. Scientists have discovered that sound vibrations can act like tiny particles called phonons that carry information much like light does. By reshaping or even reversing sound, some researchers can control how those vibrations are created, moved, and combined. So playing music backwards isn't just a curiosity. Under the right circumstances, it becomes a precise tool for guiding these microscopic vibrations. And that's why reverse songs could matter for new ways of sending, storing, or transforming information. So let's set the lab aside for a moment and look at this from a spiritual angle. For decades, people have warned that reverse music can hide dark messages, and that warning isn't necessarily wrong. Sound carries patterns and intent, and those patterns can come from sources that are either constructive or harmful. The crucial point is that not every reverse clip is the same. Some reverse signals may resonate with uplifting, healing frequencies, while others may amplify confusion or fear. Where things went wrong historically is in the tuning and the intent behind the listening. Many early reversals were made without discernment. Tools, translators, and listeners who didn't know how to isolate benevolent frequencies ended up amplifying the darker ones. When many people attune to a negatively sourced reverse message, that pattern gains strength in the shared field of attention and begins to influence collective thought energy. Once a pattern has that collective momentum, it can ripple outward. So that also means that each one of you that learned to understand the language of the angels in reverse music will be able to pass that same knowledge of understanding on to someone else without you even knowing it. It is like they are evolving with you. I talk about removing dark messages from reverse music and replacing them with clear, positive intent. I mean it sincerely. I've introduced reverse tracks tuned to uplifting patterns into what I call the quantum reality, and every listener becomes a transmitter of that positivity to everyone who hears the song. As more people listen and share those reversed messages, the positive pattern grows stronger and begins to counterbalance the harmful reverse patterns some young listeners encounter. Over time, a sustained, collective focus on intentionally composed reverse audio can weaken the influence of negative content and amplify healing with constructive signals instead. It's like tuning into a new radio station that encourages positivity and truth instead of a station that propagates lies and deception. That leads into this next reverse song, Memories by Maroon 5, released September 20th, 2019, is here rendered as a startlingly clear reverse message that reframes the song into a prophetic, angelic address. In the reversed audio, the voices announce that God is sending this straight from heaven, urge listeners to connect to the spirit of eternity, and cast life's trials as purposeful training for a divinely appointed mission. The reversal weaves cosmic imagery and promises a revealed faith, warning against false religions, offering shared secrets for rapid spiritual growth, and closing with the repeated assurance that heaven is not a fantasy, inviting listeners into an immediate collective transformation. Before we hear the song, here are the reverse lyrics to it. We come here to alert you that God is sending this straight from heaven. It will challenge you and recommend you unveil that there is eternity for every soul of humanity that walks with heaven. Yes, we come here to recommend you connect to the spirit of eternity. So let your spirit internally connect with heaven. It's good for coming to where God needs you and elects you when you want that mission. It will give one a solid regard for choice, given there is no other choice without heaven. And this universe is streaming out that message. There's a God who is real, who will share with us things on our flight. If there's no honesty, It isn't safe to count on evil religions that carry their illusion of heaven. I must say that there is faith, as the Reynolds carries on with such delight. I never imagined that for a man that channels God. Few have sought our vision spiritually. He's often flawless with proof that matters. Heaven is not a fantasy that would amuse you with a new tune that lives in the spirit of eternity, for it is very spiritual to let this spirit speak for a religion where God needs you, and then lets you unlock that vision that will give one a solid regard where there's choice. With evil, there's never this choice. You'll be viewing the universe as human life has new changes. There's a God that's real who will share with us things. God gives us all of the secrets. This is something we can all evolve within it, and we will see an event that is free of evil. And you're not alone. We'll be offering our spiritual heavenly lessons that come as they are spiritually forming. It's the truth. The miracle coming will be viewed when you come to hear from a man with angels. Heaven is not a fantasy. Who will commit here when God needs you? And when the next human life has new changes, it will give one a solid regard where there's choice. Heaven does know where there's choice. We'll be viewing this universe as human life has new changes. My God, this is real. And we'll see where this leads. Right here, we know where this leads. This is the end of the reverse lyrics, and you may wonder why I am reviewing them first. These are sacred lyrics from the angels with amazing prophetic messages. Don't you think that they should be given special attention? So now let's hear the actual reverse video. With a little practice, many listeners will be able to hear the reverse message clearly in that last song. The Angels don't stop with this one. I've identified at least 2 more songs from them where the reversals are equally distinct, and I'll be featuring both in this podcast. This next reverse song by Maroon 5 is called Middle Ground. This reverse song speaks of democracy. One of my ancestors was Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson played a central role in expanding popular democracy in the United States. His presidency and the Jacksonian movement shifted political power toward the common man and helped shape the modern Democratic Party. The song begins with a hard question. Why would anyone let a single person stand as if they alone are leading us? I tell listeners plainly that when I present these words, I am not the source. For more than 20 years, I have received messages from God and the angels, and what I channel here belongs to them. Some people will question what I say, the content of the reversals, or the fact that I appear as the messenger, and that's understandable. My role is to pass along what I receive, guidance about leadership, empathy, and how love either grows or withers depending on who we follow. The lyrics, heard in reverse, read like a warning followed by a promise, a call to stay awake, refuse selfishness, and choose the fearless path that opens to love. I remind you that the authority behind this transmission is divine, not my own. Here are the reverse lyrics for Maroon 5's Middle Ground. Why would we even let you all believe who is leading us is Ryan? We all believe that they who is needing this will not arrive with the best feeling in who is leading this. Many like him better if you love being spiritual and realize vision is a man who has never fought it. If you are here to be happy with his lessons of our religion, the philosophies that are about to live are often the normal seeds of life, are the normalcies in your life about to leave. If democracy was neglected from he who is leading this, every life begins very spiritual and relies on angels to invite who's got empathy. They won't ever be happy if Ryan starts to lose man's efforts. If they aren't present, love doesn't grow, and they aren't seeking others' love to change form and fears an erosion. When so young, many have learned that if you take a lot for yourself, pray to God for someone will suffer with what's left. Why would we let you believe there's danger in every lie you're given? If you want to be spiritual, have a life that's special, and love who is on a path of more lives to be happy. You might have the chills when love is won. If we are fearless, the path to love is always open. If you are seeking, but your love hesitates, then man might always mock all they might have in life, and this song won't be enough to have enough hope in the seeds we love. The next song is Girls Like You, released May 31st, 2018. It opens with a strong, repeated affirmation. God will lead us in this religion. It's communal. The message names others and even me, placing us together in a knowing. The imagery felt uplifting. I'm looking upward, supporting those who cherish the art of reverse, and angels merge onto a true path. The tone here is compassionate and missionary. The rap section gets hazier. It felt like a storm where meaning flickers. There's a striving toward a wind of good things, arms raised in support of God, but also warnings that religion and love can be misused. Music shows up as a kind of divine administrator rallying an angels team. My marked stream appears as a channel for answers tied to prayer and love. This part is intermittent and less reliable. Clarity returns and the mission feels real. Heaven's religion is the destination, and saying God will lead us functions as a spiritual transmission. I'm again central, a conduit and guardian for those who love reverse listening. And there's a direct charge. You have a voice that urges faith. Even when the path falters, God's love remains. There's a magic in a challenge that draws out angelic results and poetic images like God's sail guiding learning and action. The tone presses urgency. Don't delay supporting God's work. I'm depicted as someone who can inspire others to seek answers if they fully embrace God's words. The personal call, the finale, becomes intimate. Angels may call some by name and affirm that your reverse preserves something sacred. Small steps toward better thought are supported. Heard names: Joanne, Sunny, Sam, and Bree, with Bree called a walking miracle of our future. It reads like a personal outreach. Hearing your name could mean the angels are reaching out. Here is the actual reverse lyrics that many will be able to hear. We know God will lead us in this religion. Others know God will lead us in this religion. Ryan knows God will lead us in heaven's religion. He'll be looking up, supporting us who count on all those people who love reverse. God chose the angels that's merging a true path that Ryan receives captioning wonderful thoughts of God. In this terrific animation, there's an obvious mission. They're airing it as it shows there's always compassion. And it shows we all want to be in the wind of good things. Then your arms certainly will he put up to support God. There are challenges in religion when most will garnish the movement and efforts of war. If you accept what they have, it cannot be love. How can our memories feel all the love? Often we'll use religion to assist in the future. The fun is seeing music is administering the angels team with good and devotion, which may give their love in their words. And the more and more music you love here will result in a lot of things you've all been missing. Hey you, hey you, hey, you've got the stream that was marked by Ryan. In this stream, God said Ryan will invoke the answers more that'll matter. Can you stress the angels need it and how you need it? Because them who need it pray as their love is something that's needed. We all really need it as you're proceeding. For God will lead us. This mission is real, and your God will lead us. Here's your chance to pray that your God will lead us in heaven's religion. Saying your God will lead us emanates to heaven. Ryan knows God will stream a force watching over those people who love our reverse. God hopes they endorse thoughts between us for supporting our new stream. God said, "You have a voice that urges faith." Of course, even when the path fails, it never departs during God's love. So use the magic in a challenge that you hope will again bring out the angel's results. We'll use God's sail to learn what God says and support God's work. We'll not delay this religion. Can you support God's words enough today and forever? Ryan, who is not hurting in an awkward spot, can arouse people enough to learn the answers if they endorse God's words enough. Are the angels beckoning you by name too? For a path in honesty, God said you have reverse that conserves it. He supports even little paths of better thoughts. Joanne, Sonny has friends again. Sam will lecture. Whom will feel religious evolution? Bree is a walking miracle of our future. The lyrics end here, but some of the names that I heard in the name captions may be different than yours, however. If you hear your name, the angels could be reaching out to you. So in this reverse song, you are about to hear incredible and real angels speaking in reverse. If you think this is some kind of hoax or AI-generated audio, just download the original track from YouTube and reverse it yourself. Then align it with the captions. You will find the angels speaking about a journey of faith in a divine framework that testify about how God is the guiding force in this merging religion of heaven, leading believers toward a path of goodness and truth. They emphasize that this guidance is not limited to a select few, but is available to all who seek it, channeled by me, who has a special heavenly connection to reverse music. The angels speak of how they are messengers and carriers of God's will, merging the physical and spiritual realms to deliver thoughts and messages of hope and compassion. This celestial mission is symbolizing the dynamic and vivid nature of divine intervention in human affairs. Yes, reverse music plays a pivotal role in this spiritual odyssey, serving as a medium for which the angelic team expresses their devotion and love. The lyrics suggest that embracing this music can lead to the discovery of missing elements in one's life, implying that this channel and frequency is a conduit for divine love and a source for spiritual fulfillment. The narrative calls for collective effort to support and uphold the tenets of this religion, highlighting the importance of prayer and the power it holds to directly connect individuals with the divine. It suggests that through prayer, love becomes a necessity, a fundamental element that everyone needs and seeks. As the passage unfolds, it becomes clear that the mission of following God's lead is a real and earnest endeavor, one that requires dedication and a willingness to embrace heaven's religion. And yes, I, the transcriber of these reverse songs, am a beacon, invoking answers that matter and reinforcing the need for angelic guidance, which has been unreachable for humanity for many years. The text concludes with a reflection of the challenges faced in religion now by many, particularly against war and conflict. It asserts that true love cannot exist with the acceptance of war, lies, and deception, and it calls for memories to be filled with love, using religion as a tool to shape a better future. Now let us hear the reversal of Maroon 5's Girls Like You. In this next reverse transcription that I did, shows how the angels are talking about harmonizing with heaven and candy for the soul. The angels have talked much about harmony in the past, yet some don't realize they are not just talking about the harmonies in the reverse songs. They explain it a little better in this one by describing how these reverse songs can open a doorway to your heart that allows you to have harmony in life, and how your life can be in harmony with the goodness of heaven. The song is Beautiful Mistakes by Maroon 5, an American rapper, Megan Thee Stallion, in the beginning of this song. I even had trouble with it, as it was not as clear as the first two songs I did. I even had to channel some of my own words in those parts. You should be able to tell the difference of when I did, and that may give you some idea of how I do not usually do that in other videos. However, there are a massive amount of very clear parts in the reverse song that are easier to understand. Keep in mind that any of the phrases I may have filled in do not change the message. So, I think you could say that this wonderful reverse song made my own heart want to sing out. Even when I didn't understand all the words, here are the reverse lyrics. God relies on us. God is so clear when he is honoring us angels on a nice day on this channel. It's so foolish when you won't trust this channel that's heaven's hand of love. You have this man of ours that's offering friendship if you really want it. Heaven sings for them that care to get to know us. This offer we bring is spiritually one that has us bringing candies. We have much to give out to your soul first. If you care for it, then you'll want good health with it. Heaven gives a promise which is immortal. Our promise is love will shine for faith. If you understand, this door will be an entry for human searching. Heaven's love will answer much to faith. We'll be promising many things. Then you'll know a good reason you must get out our words. If you can hear what our pledge is, you'll have more of that candy and more vigilance to know we are waiting. Does your soul want to sing out with this song? You can decide when our vision entirely will reveal the plan, and you can have a new reality. If we can smartly envision it more, it will immerse in your soul. Steadily, many will find what's coming up is healthy. When the soul will accept that it's a source that shall deny illusion, we shall love informing you of some good morning events. What is coming on Heaven's channel is being harmonized with songs that will prove it. We will rally when this effort savors the march in a religion, so one can chase off illusion. Yes, they will rally when there's heavenly experiences. We have much to give out. This offering will hold your heart, and your heart knows your soul is sitting on your command of harmony in this life. Ryan will tell us we are masters up in heaven, visiting each world to push the words of a soldier who is on a mission to foster goodness. A force that meets the power of certain angels is a pure access for getting the rare ideals made of love. It's so good when he can channel what's heaven's harmony. The angel's channel that distorts delusion can't fear reality when its empathy will limit challenges we know will extort illusion. If their reality won't let heaven really exist, they have much to give up. This offering knows your heart. Your heart has concerns sitting on your honor when your honor needs truth. It's all good if you don't delay our passages from heaven. You can report on a channel mostly for you with a little less confusion. Make a life that measures human passion in a case that mirrors all the good that God must use to live and love spiritually. So that is the end of the lyrics to this reverse song. Let's now listen to it.
Hey, how am I singing my kids? That completes this presentation. To hear more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit our website at theangelscrolls.com.